Hi guys, and welcome to a video. I'm actually having a slightly more interesting day than usual today, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. A few bits going on in terms of getting ready for the shop. I'm just about to actually drive down to Stockport to pick up some wall shelving type units, like mesh grid walls. So I'm going to pick some of that up, and I'm expecting a couple of cool deliveries for the shop as well. So I'll bring you guys along with me. Right, so it's about an hour later, a fair amount of motorway driving. It's about a 50-mile journey each way, 50-mile plus journey. And I've just arrived, and it's actually I'm picking these wall fixtures up for the shop from a shopping outlet, which has been converted from an old mill into a shopping outlet, so with a bunch of concession stores. So I've got to go to the 4th floor. So that'll be fun to bring down a bunch of wall fixtures from the 4th floor and then put them in the car. Hopefully they'll have like a lift or something. We'll see how it goes. So it's taken a number of trips. Luckily they did have a lift from the 4th floor, but even so you can only really carry 3 of these at a time before they become really heavy. And I'm actually really pleased. All of this racking, including a couple of boxes of wall mounts, I got all in for £108. It's like I gave them 110. Plus I paid for one online, so £119. Whereas if you were to buy one of these panels new online from eBay, you're looking for a 6 foot by 2 foot panel, about 30 plus £10 shipping, so about £30 to £40 per panel. So for me to get this many all in for 120 is, you know, a bit of a bargain. I would have only been able to buy 3 of these panels had I bought them at retail, so now it's just time to take them to the shop and unload. Right folks, I've just gotten to the shop and unloaded the car, and you can see behind me the mesh panels. So these are all going to get mounted up onto the walls, and stock will be put onto those like that. That way it keeps the floor clean for because we're going to probably have some kind of island units like gondola ends and things like that, but we want to see what it looks like with these up on the wall, a bit of stock on there just to give us an idea, so we don't want it to look too cramped. So I'm really pleased to have gotten these units, and we might even have some spares, which would be quite useful. And it also leaves like the top of the walls free for like extra things, like maybe extra shelving or maybe even displaying posters or something, who knows. I've also managed to get myself a bit of lunch. Oh, it's a bit dark in here. I got myself a bit of lunch. I think I deserved it after the efforts. I've got myself a spicy chicken stacker burger from the local petrol station because I was running low on petrol. So I'm about to just eat that, and then it's going to be time for me to nip home because I'm expecting some parcels there as well, so I'll catch you guys up with me. Okay, well, not everything's going amazing and to plan today. I was really excited because I was expecting my BT Mini Hub to arrive after I had to chase it up because they didn't mention that they had run out of stock, and so just didn't ship anything for a few days after me actually signing up, which was really annoying. And then they sent this out, but obviously now they've forgot to send out the SIM, so I've had to go back and bother them again, and now they're going to send out the SIM tomorrow. So that's a bit frustrating, but at least that's almost sorted. So we're going to have internet at the shop, which will be great. And now I want to just share with you guys something that I'm really excited about. It's more of like a display thing for the shop, but I'm really excited about it, and I'm hoping you guys will think it's pretty cool too. Hey buddy, check him out. I am absolutely thrilled. That is so freaking cool. There's my bro Thanos, just chilling. Man, look at him. Beautifully made, absolutely beautiful. I actually got this from a guy who's on Instagram, and it's like a fan. He makes these fan-made sculpts, so it's completely hollow on just a simple wooden stand. But man, that is impressive. That really is. I mean, just look at them. I mean, look at his eyes. Done a really good job on the eyes there. It just looks grim. He looks grim. I was creeped out holding him, and if Thanos doesn't just, I mean, that look on his face, if that doesn't just, oh God, just fear. What a bad man he was. What a bad man. How misplaced were his morals. Oh well, look at them. Those are going to be going in the shop. Alright guys, it's now past 5 o'clock, probably about nearly 5:45. 22. Beck has just come to pick me up from the shop.
I've driven straight from work.
Straight from work. And we've gotten our first mesh panel on the wall there. We're going to be getting some headers as well. So above the panel there will be like a header for what it is there. But I think we're going to just have them all laid out like that. But basically all around the store. Hello. That's the plan anyway, that's the plan. We're probably going to adjust things and change things, but I think that's a good start for us, isn't it?
We're having the counter down that
end.
We've
and sorry for the flicker, I think it's flickering because of this. There you go. There you go.
That's better.
That's better, isn't it? Yeah, gone right down to 30 frames a second.
Yeah, so
yeah.
So yeah, we're still playing around with what we were going to do because we probably won't have it all the way down.
No. Yeah, we just have to kind of...
It looks really good though. Well done.
It's Thursday, it's market day. I've been stood up on my feet from like 7 in the morning till around 3:30, and then I came home, had to do shipping. I've just dropped that off and I've just come to the shop because we've now got mobile internet. We haven't installed a phone line, we've decided to go for the mobile router option because I think it'll be more than adequate for our needs. And plus it's handy because we can take it with us when we need to and have broadband on the go. But yeah, so this is the situation. Tomorrow I'm going to be here because we're now insured on the shop as well, so we can actually start moving stock in and getting stuff done. I'm not going to be able to do anything today because I just haven't got any energy, but tomorrow I'll definitely be doing stuff. Right guys, welcome to another video. It's Monday morning, well no, Monday afternoon. Beck is actually off this week and we've started to move things, so we're moving things into the shop. We've got, there's Beck saying hi. I kind of went a bit over the top when I first started buying in wholesale. I kind of went a bit over the top on certain things and we've got a lot of certain lines, so we're just packing those up and filling the car up. So we're going to bring you along with us while we start emptying the conservatory and start filling the shop. So yeah. So this is all literally one line of stock, and these are the Dory Swigglefish figures. And this was one of my earlier wholesale purchases, and I got them at a really good deal. But as Shazad has taught me, just because something's a really good deal, it doesn't necessarily mean you've got to buy all of them. So we're learning that, aren't we, honey?
I don't think I need to learn it.
Okay.
I think it's something you need to learn.
Yes. Right guys, it's now just gone 5:15. We have been busy as hell moving stock.
Yeah, we've only managed to do about 3 loads.
But it's gotten the majority of stuff here. So if we just give
still
you a
quite
peek.
a lot at home.
There's some stuff there, and then there's a load back there.
A load back there. The reason I put that stuff down there.
Most of it's just Swigglefish.
Swigglefish that Zahir decided to buy.
The Finding Dory
all
stuff.
of, rather than one case of.
Yeah.
So
or a few cases, but yeah, I bought a bunch.
That's why that's down there, because we're hoping to clear that. A lot of that's being sold on eBay at the moment, isn't
and
it?
I think it will sell in the run up to Christmas in the shop.
So we're not too stressed about that, although we would like to clear some.
We're now going off to Manchester to pick up a couple of bits for the shop.
Yes.
Which will include some hooks, which means we're actually going to be able to come back later
and actually start
putting some stuff up on the walls and make it look a bit more shop-like rather than...
There's still stuff we need to get. We still haven't purchased a counter.
Yeah.
Which we need to sort out at some point.
Well, that's the only thing really, I'd say.
Yeah, that is the only thing really. That's
furniture
the main thing.
Yeah. Other than that, we've got a bunch of hooks on their way.
Yes.
And we can actually make this look a bit more shop-like.
Yeah.
Well,
we're getting there.
We're getting there.
I think you shared on Instagram, like, you put like these walls up on.
Yeah.
And we've still got a few more fittings that if we want to add any, we can.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got to work on our window display at some point.
Yeah.
But that'll be closer to when we open though, because we're not going to clear the windows until we're fully ready.
Exactly. All right. Catch you later. And here is what the shop looks like at the moment. It will look better, obviously. There's still a lot of stock to be put out, a lot of organisation to be done, but this is what we're looking at.
Okay, so Zahir's asked me to update the vlog. It is 8:30 in the evening. Zahir's popped home because we've forgotten a few bits of stock that we're kind of getting to that we want in here to do our display. So he's asked me to update you on what's been happening. So I'm going to turn you around and we will go from there and show you what we've been up to. I know some of this is going to be repeated because I don't know what he's already vlogged, okay? I think this wall is like the most obvious wall that it's not quite fitting in with what we're going for, which is like the doory stuff at the top, and I said this to Zahir a bit earlier. Then we've got the fugglers. This one we were going for like cartoony kind of like cartoony type stuff. So, and this is where we've gone all shelving and we've got like our Living Dead dolls, and we've kind of spaced them out a bit here. But I think it's just so that we can view them, and we are planning on, you'll notice that none of this is priced up yet. We're planning on we've got some like stands for prices so that they're not actually on the boxes. So that's what we're going to be doing, is having like little stand prices on these. Some of these are just going to be priced up with a price gun. Then we have got our horror wall. Okay, so we've got like the Saw at the bottom, and then like figures for like Annabelle, Chucky, I don't know what that one is, Friday 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, I can't remember what this one is. It says Trick or Treat, but I think this one's quite a cool figure actually. I really like that one. Not that I've ever seen. I don't watch horror. I'm scared of horror, which is great considering there's lots in here. Anyway, so yeah, that's our horror kind of rack. We've used a shelf at the bottom again. Just display purposes. We thought it would be good, and we tried to like level out with the Living Dead dolls, so it's like similar heights. Now this is going to be our Gremlin stand, and this is what Zahir's actually gone home to get. We've got like a floor standing Gremlin. We are going to put Goonies on here as well, I think. And there's a few other items that we've forgotten at home, and it's all like Gremlins and kind of that sort of stuff related. This wall we've left so far because this is where our counter's going to go in, so we don't know how much of that wall that we're going to get to use. Counter should be here tomorrow. Turtles, which isn't too bad, and then we've got like here we try to go for like a little bit of alien sci-fi, but then it goes into Terminator. So again, we've tried to keep the themes like together on the walls. Bit of Fortnite with the Funko Pops at the top. No, not all of them at the top are like Fortnite Funko Pop things. We've got Hellboy. I don't know that one, and I don't really know that one either. That one's a Star Wars one. Not familiar with that. And then Fortnite. Now this we keep playing around with our stands, just purely because we're looking at space, how we want it to be displayed. So sometimes we are condensing it down and making it look a little bit tidier, and sometimes we're spreading it out because we want a certain theme. So that's what we've gone with Fortnite. That might change, but I don't think it will. This is one that we've changed quite a lot actually, because we wanted to do like a TV series type thing here. And so we've got the Breaking Bad stuff at the top, then it goes into Walking Dead, and then I think Sons of Anarchy down there at the bottom. Only thing with the TV, we do have some Game of Thrones up here. Probably would have liked to have tried to put it over there, but space was not playing ball. So at the moment with this rack, this is stuff that we kind of like some of this did originally start on the walls, and then we've gone, nope, it needs to go on the middle stand. This is not fully done yet. This is like, don't know what to do with it. It's a bit odd. Like Harry Potter, we want to try and make sure all the Harry Potter stuff is together, and is just displayed nicely. So yeah, and we've got like random stuff, like I think we've got the BTS dolls probably end up in that stand, because that stand I think is going to be a bit random. But the ghost face as well, which we need to kind of work out a space for. And this was like the Goonies stuff, like that I was saying about, we've got the Goonies there. We'll probably move that, and that actually, oh no, we've already put that up. So that one's already out. Okay, so that is the update so far in the shop. We'll show you the Gremlin Stand once the Here comes back with it. It's so cool. Really hope that it stays. We've been debating whether we need the space more for hanging, or whether we're okay to kind of put the figure, because he comes up quite tall. He's on like a pedestal, so it'll be good for something to display to break up like all of the stock, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go and we will update you a little bit later.
Right guys, so I've just gotten back from home, picking up pretty much the last remnants of stock. So the home is finally going to start feeling a bit more like home once it's been tidied up. But one of the main reasons we went back home, or I went back home, was to pick up this, because we've decided we're going to make a little feature of the Gremlins Bay, and the star of the show is going to be this guy. This is going to be the Flasher Gremlin, which we're going to put on display. So we're going to get him ready and show you guys what he looks like. Right, it's now like 9:15. How are you feeling? Tired. Well, this is what we've been working on. This is going to be like our horror-y kind of action figure section. And this is kind of like a little gremlin section. And there is the Flasher Gremlin in all his glory. He looks so lovely. Super cool. Very detailed. And I think goes really nicely with the range. We have mixed it obviously with a bit of Goonies, a bit of Ghostface, and then to the left we've got a bunch of other horror stuff, but I think overall it's a really nice effect and should hopefully be attractive to customers. Right, I do want to apologise for the wind because it's quite windy, but we've just gotten home and look what's been left on the doorstep. That is 38 kilos of shop counter. Yeah. So we're gonna flat packed, okay. Which means we're now gonna go back into the shop this evening
after the chat.
After the chat, and get that sorted because we're so excited to just get everything. Yeah. So just thought I'd add that on. It's Saturday morning, and our till counter unit, I should say, arrived on Friday. So we're here now. Everything's laid out. So hopefully we'll get this thing built up in no time. It doesn't look very complicated, so it should be quite a cinch, don't you think, hon? Right, it's now Saturday afternoon, and this is as complete as the shop has looked up till now, and there's still a couple of bits that need doing, which I will take you through, but from the doorway, thank God for this wide angle lens, you can pretty much see what we've got going on. There's going to be some reorganisation of the centre unit as we get more stock in, but I'm just going to show you some of the shelving. So here you've got your TV shows, you got your video games. I think I've taken you through this stuff before, so I'm just going to kind of whiz through it and take you through to the new kind of section, which is the till counter area. So we've got half of that mesh bracket wall thing exposed, which we can use for impulse items, and this is what it's going to look like. There's obviously going to be some posters and stuff stuck on the front of that till. This glass counter is going to be filled with really cool figures. We're still debating as to whether we can display a few of them out, because I really think that helps. So that's going to be our till area. And because we've actually moved this glass cabinet, ouch, that glass cabinet next to the till area, it's freed up another wall. So we've actually got space for more stock. So we're going to have to figure out some stock to go there. There is the horror section again. So this is the section in the middle, which is a bit of a mishmash at the moment, but we're working on that. But this is as complete as the shop has been since we got our hands on it. The only other work that needs to be done is over where Beck is sat. We're going to be cordoning this area off with some floor stands, but we're going to be using taller panels. So we're going to have 6-foot panels, and that will create like a natural barrier to the window. And then we'll be able to obviously dress the window how we want, because obviously we don't want people to just walk in and then be able to grab through. So we're going to be putting a barrier up here, and these are going to create a natural barrier. So like I said, it's going to be these, but taller. They're going to be 6-foot ones, and then we're going to actually have a barrier here as well. So we'll be able to put some nice things in the window to display. But other than that, the shop is looking really nice. Can't believe it, really can't believe it. And that is where hopefully people will come and give us all the money. That is the money station. Thanks for watching.